David. He stares at it for a few seconds and starts laughing. Spot on. The smile turned out turned okay, wait. Spot on. The smile especially turned out well. Awesome. Thanks. I'll take it and hang it somewhere. Go ahead. Get out your band-aids with Dr. Chukula. Oh, Dracula Chukula. Or whatever you're selling. And ladies, you're getting fan service. David sheds his shirt, his jacket, shirt, and t-shirt. Why so many layers? You're wearing a flippin' leather jacket, man. You're gonna be on fire under there. What the fuck? A shirt and t-shirt, and then settles onto a squeaky stool next to the counter. He's about to face a serious trial. Truly something of horrors. Staying in a vulnerable position for a few minutes. For some reason, cruel fate hasn't made him claw-proof. He certainly looks like he was just thrown into a blender. Judging by all those bullet scars, he has quite an interesting past. Or maybe he was attacked by werewolf cowboys with guns. Most likely the former. By the way, I didn't know that corpses have doctors too. I thought the only doctor available to me now is the coroner. Yeah, well, my job description makes me a professional of many professions and with no qualifications to back my many professions that I have no qualifications for. Ask Bob. I'm apparently good at everything. Yeah. Our resume is gonna be sparkling after this. Okay. I'm rummaging through the necromancy kit that was sitting under the counter. It's a heavy military style metal box with a faded label reading Kit for Alternative Kit for Alternatively Living Organisms. Exactly, that would be Bob. Besides, inside, besides standard bandages, there are some strange items. Silver tweezers, vials of thick, glowing liquid, additional fingers, and of course, an instruction manual. A cheap, laminated brochure stained with something that looks like coffee. Excuse me, I had to burp. Ooh, excuse me. In the instructions, the first point states, determine. Oh, sorry. I don't know how I read it as Bob, but let's go. Determine whether you are dealing with a zombie. Ask your alternatively living subject if they have ever wanted to eat someone's brain. Okay, what the fuck? Determine if you're. He literally said he's a vampire. Okay, you don't need to determine that. Alternatively living subject. Have you ever wanted to eat someone's brain? David is clearly not a zombie. Move on to the next point. Let's move on to the next point. No, no, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Really? Fine. Let's have fun. Yeah, oh, fuck you. You genuinely judged me anyway. I kept quiet and you were like, huh? She's not giving me attention? Huh? And I asked you and it's like, huh? You're giving me attention, but you're asking me a dumb question? Huh? What the fuck do you want? What do you mean? What do you mean? What the subject? What? What subject? Fuck. I'm not, not a subject. Okay, fine. I'm going with my original choice here. He's clearly not a zombie. Judge me all you want. I'm not asking you shit. Okay, let's go. He glances skeptically. I'm having fun with this. He glances skeptically at the pictures flashing in the instructions as I flip over. Zombies, necromancers, abominations made of bones, flesh, and cabbage swirl in front of his face like a mesmerizing kaleidoscope. And all of this lives in the city sewers? I think it was him. I don't know how you're going to use I don't know how you're going to use bathrooms now. Look at him laugh. He's like, huh, sucks to be you. It would be great if you didn't notice that. Why do I have to deal with all of this? I steal a glance at my visitor. I wonder if werewolves just clawed him up, or if he managed to kill someone too. My instincts, something out of the Stone Age, suggest that he could have. This guy is a killer. This guy has a killer's gaze. You see someone like him in an alley. Your hand automatically reaches for your wallet and phone. I lower my eyes. Next point. Let's establish the nature of the injuries. Okay. What kind of wounds do or could werewolves leave? Claw marks? It's simple. You've got lacerations, claws, teeth, and a bit of saliva, possibly very contagious. It seems the damage was psychological. Tell me about the tragic past. As it says in the handbook, I need to know about where did this all start? Let me take me all the way back. Let's start all the way back from your childhood. Oh no way. It's simple. It's the lacerations and stuff. David listens to this with the pride of a true soldier. Every word feels like a medal of valor. Something like that. He said it as if he didn't care, but I know better. Stroke his ego. Add to the end. Wounds from a real rabid beast, buddy. Shake your head. You really need to stop these fights. They won't lead to any good. Stop medical discussions and move on to the next point. I don't know how you're going to respond, dude. Stroke his ego. Add to them. Wounds from a real dude. You got. What would I do? Okay, he was like, oh yeah. I'm like, yes, medals of valor. I would be sarcastic, so this one. I'm dying of laughter. Yeah. It's like wounds from a real rabid beast. You are wild. You are mentally demented. Absolutely mad. You are mad. Or are you trying to be mad? Are you mad? Because I think you are mad. He chuckles happily, trying to hide a glimmer of pride behind humor. But I won't be fooled. David is no longer just a wounded sucker. He's a true gladiator, having survived a battle with rabbit beasts. Absolutely epic. That's a Benedict Cumberbatch moment. I should have done that. I read through what medication I need and grabbed the regeneration extract for alternative living life forms. Now all that's left is to apply this stuff. I dip my fingers in the jar and suddenly you grasp my hand. Do something wrong and I'll rip your tonsils out through your ass. How does that even work? I'm not even scared. It was like, wait a minute. What? No way. No way. I'm a pathetic, miserable, harmless cashier. You have this fantastic talent of coming up with threats. You should write scripts for an action movie. If you touch me, my boss will rip your soul out through your ass. Pull my hand away. Stay calm. Allow me to do my job, sir. I'll be extremely careful. I want to say my boss will rip your ass. Will rip your ass. I'm sorry. Okay, so, let me do my job, sir. Calm down. Calm down. Down, kitty. Down, down. Down, boy. Down. Should write scripts for action movies. Well, I was like, you should write scripts for action movies. I'm like, he really is interesting. I suppose it's just a matter of experience. Probably. That's literally how they're written. You need to experience it. And watch what you're doing, or there'll be consequences. As always. It seems he just heard the best compliment of his life. I was being sarcastic. Wow, that is weird. I applied this black goo to the wound. A puff of steam rises from the wound, and the air starts to smell like something is frying. It's probably very painful, but David remains calm. Not a single complaint, which is surprising. I hope it's not from your squid manager. I cannot deny or confirm that. I withhold my statement. Anyway, well, we all hope for that, buddy. Pour a little more goo on him. Restore some justice. Be more careful. I don't want to get my arm ripped off, so we need that appendage. Be more careful. My movements become slow and deliberate. I do everything cautiously, barely touching the skin around the wound, allowing him to get used to the sting. I see the tense muscle in his back and shoulders relax slightly. He's he's still wounded up. Oh, he's still wound up. Why am I reading weird? He's still wound up, but relief is starting to wash over him. Oh, he likes it. Dot dot dot. Naturally, no thanks, no thank yous or pleases from him. But at least he's no longer threatening to do something to my ass every 5 seconds. I will not play off of that joke. It is a opportunity I'm willing to miss out on. Distract him with conversation. You know, David, every noble knight needs someone to tend to his wounds after great battles. Finish your work in silence. I want to hear more dialogue, so let's go with the distraction. What are you talking about? What night? What battles? I fought in an alley, stinking of urine against a bunch of dirty werewolves for territory on the outskirts of this godforsaken city. They tore my pants, and I had to take a new pair off a junkie who was lying in a puddle nearby. What am I? A knight of what? The knight of torn pants? I mean, if you didn't do that, I guess many more people would have died. So in a way, you're kind of the knight for the city. As long as they're not stained, well, you get it. Say with a pump of medieval wizard, "You are the wolfhound. You are a wolfhound knight." Yeah, say with this. Yeah, oh, go to hell. Darling, I'm already in it. We're already in it. It's called Working for Bob. Boss Bob. Bobbin in the back. Bob style. Boss Bobbin. His freaking minimum wage is awful, man. I'm already in it. David says this almost affectionately. It seems like we're making progress in our relationship. With what? Him buying a freaking Snickers and getting out of my store? What? And give me a tip. I finish up. Surprisingly, the wounds are really no wait. The wounds really are healing. The scars won't beautify this man. Why are you doing all this? Mm, no comment. Like I withhold my statement. I withhold my comment. Okay, I have no idea. Let's see what the question is. The question is asked with an astonishingly serious tone. He's driving me crazy. Even more than that clown from earlier, it seems. Now, the clown dude was hilarious. It was awesome. He was funny. It was weird, but fun. I just want to help. Lie. You want tips? Tips. And you want to go home, play The Sims, and watch stupid shows. True, that's exactly what I meant. But, let me tell the truth. Truth, you're an angel of mercy from the dirty gas station. I just want to help. These are my work obligations, and if I weren't for them, I wouldn't bother. I want to lie, but let's tell the truth. You know what? Since he seems like a cool chap, and he laughed at my medieval jokes. I'm gonna tell him the truth. Why? Because I can. That's why. David is confused. In his system of belief, actions always equal benefit. Yes, I know it's the tip. I would have lied. I wanted to lie to you. But there's no benefit in that, and it's just gonna eat away my soul later, so nah. I think there's gonna be a weird one with the, "Oh, your soul has guilt. I smell it from here." So I might as well just keep it clean. It's one less thing I have to clean in this store. Okay. In his system of belief, action always equals benefit. I'm throwing a wrench into his flawless long-running mechanism. I'm with him. Everyone wants something for something. They will do something for something, you know? Yeah, for something else in return is what I mean. You know what I mean? Ugh. I come watch someone suffer. Let's say I just have a certain. I feel like annoying the shit out of this guy. He's like serious and shit, and I'm like, well, I just feel like I want to take my horse. Oh my gosh, I can't watch someone suffer. Let's just say I have a certain fetish. Smirk playfully. I knew it from the very beginning, though. You clearly have a few screws loose in you. Thank you, darling. I work hard. I work hard at it. It takes a true woman to be this unhinged. Thank you. My Medal of Honor shines brightly in the limelight. Let's fucking roll. You clearly have a. I love that sentence. You clearly have a few screws loose in your head if you get pleasure from this. I won't even bother asking what those fetishes are. Yes. I just want to sleep in my coffin without nightmares. What? Nightmares? They would help you sleep better, darling. Better! Dot dot dot. Alright, moving on. Screw this. I honestly don't care what's going on in your head. This is the most unconvincing lie I've ever heard in my entire life. He clears his throat. Thank you. Thank you. Now you've broken my flawless system, my flawless long term working mechanism. I heard a thank you? Wow. Is this an interdimensional planet? I'm already being in. Is it already 2015 years yet? I'm clearly being punished. What? Am I hearing things? I thought he didn't even know such words. I'm even afraid to breathe, so I don't scare off this rare exotic display of politeness. He says that word as if he's pronouncing it for the first time in his life. I wouldn't be surprised if that's actually the case. Just a couple more seconds, and he's back in front of the counter. So the client is fed, clean, and healed. And I'm burping, excuse me. And yet he's still here, not putting any money on the counter or buying anything outside of the blood chugging thing. Oink, oink, oink. And the tip jar is lacking. I look at him. He's supposed to be full of energy, but instead he looks lost. David is deep in thought, in that dark, gloomy little place that occupies his mind. We save. Oh my gosh, David, I saved so much. I should just overwrite one of these. Yeah, let me just overwrite it. I don't keep going too much. Are you planning to pitch a tent here? Yeah, wow. It's like you plan on staying here, buddy? Yeah, keep it moving, keep it moving. Can I do anything else for you, sir? Cautiously step back. Have you decided to eat me after all? This isn't the best place to crash, buddy. But there's a vampire hotel 2 blocks down. I think this one, because it's like, if it's not it, I want to say, are you planning to pitch a tent here? Vampire hotel? David pauses for a couple of seconds, as if a vampire hotel actually exists. I pause too. I'm no longer sure if the vampire hotel is just a figment of my twisted imagination when there's a monster gas station. I'm not sure what kind of world I live in anymore. Get lost with your Hotel Transylvania. That's not the point. I'm curious about one thing. I haven't talked to a regular human in a long time. I wonder, I wonder by regular human, does he mean my extremely natural essence? I'm no vampire, werewolf, or thieving gnome. Or does he mean my lack of criminal record and absence of drug or alcohol dependency? Or both. I think he means both. Or maybe he's looking for the perspective of an ordinary worker, a working class person, a gray collar. Does your face always look that funny when you're thinking about something? Hmm? I don't even get a chance to I don't even get a chance to respond to his jab before he follows up. Let's conduct an experiment. Suppose you're now a free vampire, able to do whatever you want, do whatever, uh, to go wherever you want, and do whatever you want. Where would you go? David looks at me expectantly. What kind of superpowers do vampires have? What weaknesses will I have? Who were you before the bite? Can you find everyone who wronged you in life and get revenge? A lot of things depend on who exactly turned me into a vampire. Who vamped you? Wrap it up with the questions. I'm ready to tell you my decision. Okay, it's fine. I'll just go back like this. Um, If I was a free vampire, okay, let's get in the mindset of like, okay, I'm a vampire, blah 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 blah, and I'm now free from the vampire society and its hierarchy and its so many ancient old elders that I probably would have honestly I would have set on fire already. But it's like, yeah, I'm free from that. Wow, I can see why this is a brain wrecking question. I was like, I'd get myself a smoothie, even though I can't have that. It would be like, I don't know, a blood smoothie or something. And take it from there. Just go live life, man. Who are you before the bite? I guess that's what I felt. I was like, I continue with being myself. It depends who vamped you. And who are you before the bite? A lot of things depend on exactly who turned into a vampire. Who vamped you? Can you find someone? No, no revenge. Not worrying about the weaknesses or superpowers. Not the mean one. I think between the a lot of things depend on who exactly turned me into a vampire. So who vamped you? I'm just gonna be frank. And who are you before the bite? Yeah, who vamped you? He doesn't answer right away. Just furrows his brows. Several long minutes pass in silence. Some old stinking jerk. A lot is mixed into those 4 words. As if he's both hates and mourns the old jerk. Probably that guy wasn't a contender for Father of the Year. I wait for him to continue, but he remains silent. He looks like an angry, cornered dog. It's unlikely he'll speak up on his own. What did your old stinking jerk do? I'm gonna ask him. Don't call him that, damn it. Don't you dare. Oh. The rage in his eyes shifts to confusion, just for a brief moment, before he looks away. I mean, yeah, call him whatever you want, including an old stinking jerk. Immediately use your privilege. So what did he do? That jerk suffered from power seizures. That's all there is to say about him. No amount of booze could erase what that damn villain did in my memory. I suppose old vampires are like that. Uh, he was he was an abusive person, I guess. Their vampires always go through crap though. It seems it seems he won't tell me more about his vampire dad. David looks at me expectantly. What kind of superpowers do vampires have? What weaknesses will I have? And who are you before the bite? I want to know who he was before the bite. Can you find everyone who wronged you? No. And who are you before the bite? He opens his mouth, ready to tell me off or mention something about butts again, but stops himself. Probably his thank you sealed our fragile friendship. I'll tell you, but it's probably not relevant. Well, it's nothing. I was a nobody. I was just surviving as everything went to hell. Unlike all those bastards born with a silver spoon up their ass. You ever seen those happy American families in TV commercials? They sit at the table with a bowl of salad, smiling like idiots, and they always have a dog. Well, that wasn't my case. I relate to. My stepdad was a crazy guy who thought the best birthday gift was a smack on the head. He did teach me how to shoot properly, though. So he did get his revenge. Wow. I guess lucky you. And also, damn, lucky you for ending that. Left my family's I left my family damp early. Like damn early, I think. I left my family dump early. It's really dumb, but I thought I'd start a band and become a rock star. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, this guy is me but a guy. And wow, vampire? Really? Wow. But as they say, wish in one hand, shit in the other. See which one fills up faster. At first, I worked wherever I could, then found some guys to do some shady stuff with. Except for that part, that's not me. No, hell no. I will never. No, I don't want that. So many chances come up like that. Don't take them, guys. It's not worth it. There aren't many ways to make a living in the Los Angeles area. Can't exactly work the cash register, right? David jabs again, but without malice. The antisocial environment made him resentful of the middle and upper classes, but it hasn't affected me yet. I wonder why. Yeah, being a gangster would be cool. Doing gangster things, riding motorcycles. Hey, working the cash register isn't so bad. It would be even better without customers like you. I'm like, nah. I let him talk. Let's say like riding the bus. Yeah, it would be cool. He lets out a quiet chuckle. Come on, life isn't as fun as it is on TV shows. Yeah, it isn't. Mostly, we just sold diluted crap to junkies and solved problems. Sometimes, no person, no problem, you know? Wow. Yeah, I prefer the part about motorcycles. That's it. That's the whole story. What about you? Oh, Lord. This is my chance to make up something cool or just tell it like it is. I'm gonna tell it like it is. I'm a criminal. I'm a criminal too. The best sniper in my gang. Now I'm hiding under a fake name in another city and staying. Insert noir music. I have a single parent family and an art degree and no dog. Yeah, this also sounds like me. He listens to how I ended up in this dump, about my job search and everything else. I don't sell drugs in alleys, but it seems we still find some common ground. Got it. You're not in your element. At all, darling. But the first customer was perfectly my element, but I have no idea what happened there. I think I got married. I don't know. David truly understands. Neither he nor I wanted to end up where we are. Neither of us knows what to do next. And we both love cheap noodles, but he can't eat them anymore. I win. You must be tired of those draw me requests, huh? Yeah. I would draw you. Okay, let's get back to the question. He seems like a cool subject. I would draw you. Oh, like a French girl? No. Why that make me blush? I was like, no. Even better. He tries to look nonchalant, but his eyes show he's interested. Go ahead. I love beautiful doodles. He says the word doodles with such strange tenderness that it sounds more like a compliment than an insult. I pick up a pencil. Draw something funny. Draw him as he is. I want to draw something funny and then I'll come back. I just want to read a few sentences. Draw something funny. David. He stares at it for a few seconds and starts laughing. Spot on. The smile turned out turned okay, wait. Spot on. The smile especially turned out well. Awesome. Thanks. I'll take it and hang it somewhere. Hopefully in the coffin where he sleeps. I can do something too. Wait. David takes the pencil from me and, with deep concentration, almost striking. Oh wait, what? What keeps loading? I don't know. Almost sticking out his tongue, scribbles something. A few minutes later, a drawing appears before me. I would never thought that this guy was capable of that. Mine's cooler. You draw better than me, and I have an education. Mine's cooler. No doubt, Picasso. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. I wanna take the choice that I wanted to do. I wanted like to draw him as he is. Draw him as he is. Dot dot dot. Wow, what a face. I almost forgot what I look like. Bags under my eyes like a junkie. Woo! Silence hangs in the air while David examines the drawing. He clearly doesn't know how to react to this unexpected little act of normalcy. Looks cool. The last words are spoken in a barely audible, almost reverent whisper, unlike anything I've ever heard from him before. Two simple words, said with all the sincerity this guy can muster. I can do something too. David takes the pencil from me and, with deep concentration, almost sticking out his tongue, scribbles something. A few minutes later, a drawing appears before me. I would never have thought this guy was capable of that. Yeah, mine's cooler. I'd be like, mine's cooler. That's beautiful. I want to poke at him. Mine's cooler. No doubt, Picasso. He even knows the names of famous artists. He definitely is hiding something from me. I was into it a bit when I was a kid. Comics, all that stuff. Nothing serious. I take the drawing for myself. All right, where were we? David looks at me expectantly.